Hi there, Yogi fan. Welcome. Tonight I'm filming in a different studio and there's quite an echo in the room, so I'm using this microphone close to me. Hopefully that will make the sound more direct, but otherwise you'll still hear the instructions. You'll be fine. So sometimes this microphone gets really crackly, but then it goes away again. So if it gets crackly, just know that that's not going to last. It's just so sensitive, that's what it does. All right then, so for this class, we're going to work on standing balances, and there's also a really cool arm balance that you might try. Just keep it safe. If you're injured or anything, you just listen to whatever your doctor says, do that, and just tone it down where you need to, modify where you need to, and just have fun with this practice. The main thing is you're creating space in your lungs, your diaphragm, your body, your mind with this breath and this movement, and that is our intention tonight, to feel spacious. All right then, so you can either start in child's pose, balasana, or in like a ragdoll, uttanasana, feet wide. I'm going to start in this standing fold, ragdoll, uttanasana variation. So if you want to start like this, bring your feet as wide as the mat. It's a good idea to try and engage your quads, releasing your hamstrings more. Just let your head be heavy, let it drop. You could sway or bounce, any movement here is welcome. If you want the music for this practice, it's number 227, Flow 227. I'll link it on this YouTube video. It's also, if you follow me on Spotify, you'll find it, Flow 227, 45 minutes. So very deep, expansive breaths. I like to say LSD, take low, slow and deep breaths. Grounding your energy, calming your mind. Just listening to the sound of your breath, the music as well if you're playing the music. You want your belly and your ribs to puff out as you breathe. So if you want to reach side to side in your child's pose or in this standing fold, you certainly can add whatever you like. Two more full breaths here. And now we'll all meet on all fours, hands and knees. Once you're on hands and knees, come to half pigeon. So your right knee faces over to the right. We're just here for a few breaths. I love to rock side to side. If you can get the back leg straight, cool. If not, just bend that back knee towards your front foot. Make sure you've got blocks for this practice. You are going to need them. We're going to use them a lot. So if they're in another room, just go and get them. You can try without blocks. You're not going to enjoy it. We're going to use the blocks a lot. All right, lean to your right, sweep your back leg forward. So this is our Janusasana, your seated tree pose. Sweep your arms up, your right foot is touching the inside of your left leg, then fold forward and down.
It's okay to bend this front knee if it needs it, if your hamstrings and your back need that. Now sweep your right arm overhead and behind you. Stand on the hands and knees, reach your left arm back and press your left foot down, getting space through the left side. Take a seat and either stack your left shin on top of the right or cross the leg in front. And if you can fold, go ahead and fold down. Use your blocks for anything. You can put your forearms on your blocks, put the blocks under your knees here. 2 deep breaths. And now rise up, keep your left leg in front, take your right leg back behind you. Half pigeon. 3 deep belly breaths. All right, lean to your left, sweep your back leg forward. Seated tree, arms sweep up, fold forward and down. The intention is to create space, spaciousness. Using your breath to create space in your lungs, in your body, between your thinking, between your thoughts, and the poses, of course, to create space in your body, but in your mind as well. Sometimes we've got to move a lot to calm the mind. All right, left arm behind, stand on the hand and knee, reach your right arm, left arm, your right arm back. Take a seat. Either stack your right shin on top or in front. Now rise up, straighten your legs, sweep your arms high, fold forward and down, Paschimottanasana. It's okay to bend your knees if you need that. While we're moving in this practice tonight, I would love you to observe yourself. So if you've done yoga for a while and you're trying to do a pose, if you've been trying to do a particular pose for a long time, and you just always get to the same point, sometimes it's because you're not strong enough and you don't realize that certain muscles need to be stronger. Sometimes you just don't have the right technique and you don't know what to do. But sometimes it's a decision. Some people I've taught for years, and let's just say they want to do a crow float back. I've seen this a lot. And it's like they physically are strong enough. They know what to do, they've been told what to do, they've seen what to do many times, but they just haven't made the decision and the commitment that today is the day. And I know with those people, if they did make the decision and the commitment that today is the day and they're going to do it no matter what, that breakthrough would transcend off their mat and they would have a breakthrough in so many other areas of their life, because that thing that's keeping them stuck is keeping them stuck not only in that pose. Guaranteed. So keep that in mind. If you keep backing out of a shape, try to lean into it more and just make a decision that today's the day. Okay, cross your legs, grab your blocks, bring them next to you, very close. Lift your bottom and tap it down. Lift your bottom, tap it down. So this is waking up your back muscles, serratus, lats, your arms, of course, and your core. Now either lift your bottom and hold or lift everything. Whatever you can do, both are effective. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down and 1. Blocks out of the way, down dog. Walk this out, one heel down, then the next. Sweep your right leg high, take a breath. Step your right foot between your hands, drop the back knee. Reach to the ceiling, Anjaneyasana. Stay there. I'm going to turn to the side because I think it'll be easier for you to see what I'm doing if I'm sideways. So your right foot is in front, your arms are reaching up. Sink your hips forward if you can, reach your arms further back. Make sure your front knee is over the ankle, so your heel's not lifting. Now grab your blocks, straighten your front leg and lift your back knee, pyramid. If you don't have blocks, okay, just do what you can, because this practice we use them a lot. But if you don't need blocks here, that's okay, don't use them. Back to that kneeling lunge, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep up. One deep breath, pyramid, exhale, fold. Hold for a breath in. Bend your front knee, drop the back one. Reach to the sky, maybe further back. Then again, straighten your front leg, but this time take a shorter stance. The back heel is down, the toes are slightly turned. Bring this left block to touch the inside of your foot. Your left hand is on the block, reach your right arm up to the sky. Keep your legs straight. Pull the left hip forward and the right hip back so you get more sensation down the side and the back of your right leg. If you don't need the block, that's fine. I look down. You can look up if you want to. Take another breath. Bend your front knee. Three-legged dog. Downward facing. Left leg to the sky. Step between your hands, drop your back knee down and reach up. Hips forward, arms back. Another breath. Blocks. For most of you, straighten the front leg. Shoulders are relaxed, take a breath in. Sink lower. Kneeling lunge, arms sweep up, one breath in. Pyramid, fold. One breath in. Bend your knee, back knee down, arms sweep up. Back to your pyramid, back heel is down, this time the toes are turned out. The block inside your left foot, right hand down, left arm up. Try to stack your shoulders. Pull the left hip back and the right hip forward. So your sit bones face the back of your mat. No black block if that works. A lot of people like to look up in these poses, but sometimes they're not even stable enough when they look down, so there's no point looking up if you're not stable. So you don't have to look up. Low lunge, three-legged dog, left leg high. Step both feet to the front of your mat, hold your calves, fold in half. Bend your knees, roll to stand. Arms sweep high overhead. Do your palms to heart center. Close your eyes. Now remember, our intention is to create space. The theme is spaciousness. Your breath and the movement is going to create space in your body, in your diaphragm, of course with your breaths, and between your thoughts. Calm your mind. So take another breath. Sigh it away. Open your eyes and reach to the sky. Bow. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, a deadlift. Squeeze on your glutes. High plank, slowly to the floor. Arms brush past your ribs. Cobra, shoulders back, chest forward. With a squeeze of the glutes. Stay here or lift your legs, arms straight, up dog, squeeze on your thighs. Keep pulling your chest forward. These are the only back bends I'm going to do like this in this practice because my lower back doesn't like them. So I'm going to do push-ups instead, so you can do the same if you like. Downward facing. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk forward or hop to the front. Halfway lift, activating your glutes. Exhale to bow. Inhale, rise. Reach up, palms join, fold down, Uttanasana. Half lift. High plank to low, Chaturanga. Cobra up dog, your back bends or push up. Downward facing. Heels lift, knees bend, step or float forward. Half lift, fold down, arms sweep up. Palms join to bow, lift halfway. Step to high plank or float straight to low. Push up or back bend as you breathe in. Downward facing. Lift heels. Bend knees, step or fly to the front. Halfway lift. Fold down and rise. Keep your hands apart, sink down into your chair. I'm going to face forward, but stay facing forward for you. Okay. I'm facing this way for the first round so you can see the first part of this. Palms together, sink a bit lower if you can. And now rise and lift your left knee. Flex the foot, cross the ankle over the standing thigh, and sit back and down, figure four. You can hold on to your blocks if you need to. Make sure it's your ankle crossed over, not the foot. Cross the ankle. Alright. Now grab the knee. Pick it up and pull it wide. Push your hips forward, your chest forward. This right hand can be on the hip or reaching out, whatever works. If you can straighten the leg, you can either hold the outer edge of the foot or the big toe with your peace fingers and bring the leg wide. Trying not to keep your hips level. Take a breath. Back to that figure four. Staring at one point is very helpful for your balance. And let's go back there. Grab your knee or the toe or the foot. One deep breath. Figure four. You keep facing forward. I'm going to go off to the side again now you know what's going on. Alright, palms together. Stand up, lift your left knee, stall, flex a foot, kick it back, Dekasana variation. Your core is braced, your glutes are squeezing on, your back foot is flexed. Now step way back, so you're in this lunge and your hips are as low as the front knee. Twist to your right, so your left arm hooks over your right leg. Your back thigh squeezes on, the leg is straight. If you need the support, left hand can be on the floor, right arm up. If you can't twist very deep today, that's fine. Both arms reach forward, create space in the spine. Reach up as you inhale. Then pyramid fold. So you've got your blocks, use them if you need them. Take a breath in. Breath out. Bend the front knee. High plank to low. Back bend or push up. Down dog, hips up. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Step or float to the front. Arms sweep back behind, chair pose. Uttanasana. Sink as low as you're able to. Then lift your right knee, palms together, stalk. Figure four, cross over. Grab the knee or the toe or outer edge of the foot, open out wide to hold. Open up the front of your body. Cross over, figure four. Open.
Nice and steady, take a breath. Figure four. Rise, lift your right knee. Kick back, straight line, capital T. Step back. Squeeze on your core in the back thigh. Twist to your left. Try not to lay on the leg. You're elbowing the ceiling with that left elbow. Reach forward. And then rise into crescent. Fold into pyramid. Take a deep breath in and fold more. Bend your front knee. High to low plank. Push up or back bend. Down dog. Let's go again. Heels lift. Knees bend. Step or fly forward. Arms sweep back as you land. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale, lower. Stalk with your left knee. Kick back. Oh, that was a mistake. Let's go back. Figure four, crossover. Open out wide, the foot or the knee hold. Exhale, figure four. Rise again, open. Figure four. Lift your knee. Now we fly. Step back and twist. Keep lengthening your shoulder, or push your shoulder forward, lengthen the spine. Reach forward and then rise. Exhale, bow, pyramid. Breath in. Vinyasa, high to low. Push up, back bend. Downward facing. Heels lift. Bend knees. Step or fly. Arms sweep back. Chair pose. Sink lower. Lift your right knee. Figure four. Now you could stay here, because we end here. Otherwise, open. Grab the knee, grab the toe. You could also stay here because we're coming back here. Just so you know these little hacks. Otherwise, do it all with me. Figure four. Inhale, open. Figure four. Stop, lift your knee. Exhale, kick back, fly. Step back, twist left. Reach forward and rise. Pyramid bow. Bend your knee, vinyasa, high to low. Push up, back bend. Downward facing. And again, heels lift, knees bend, step or fly. Arms sweep back, chair. Lower. Rise, lift your left knee. Figure four. Stay or open. Stay or figure four. Open. Figure four. Lift the knee stalk. Kick back, fly. Step back, twist right. Squeeze on the back leg. Exhale, reach forward. Crescent as you inhale, exhale, pyramid. Breath in. Vinyasa, high to low. Back bend or push up. Downward facing, heels up. Knees bend, step or fly. Arms sweep back. Chair. Lift your right knee stalk. Figure four crossover. Stay or open out to the side. Stay or figure four. Open. figure 4. Lift your right knee, rise, kick back, step back, twist left. Reach forward, and then up, pyramid. Bend your front knee, high to low plank on that same breath out, back bend or push up, downward facing, lift your hips. Now, grab your 2 blocks, bring them halfway down your mat towards your feet. Your blocks can be on the low setting or the middle. If they're really thick, you might be able to put them on the high setting. You'll see why. So with your right foot, flex it and hover it. You're not pulling it forward, you're not kicking it back, just hover it. Keep the legs straight. Press strongly down through your arms. And then keep bringing that leg straight forward, keeping it hovering off the floor, and then step it between your hands. So you're using your back muscles a lot here. Flex the foot, so pull your right toes back towards you. If you can see what I'm doing here, I'm just lifting the block so you can see my foot. Now you want to push through both arms and lift the heel. So push through both arms, lift the heel. Keep the heel lifted, the foot is still between your hands. Now bring that straight leg back, down dog. Lift your left foot, flex it. It's hovering. Keep the legs straight. Keep pushing strongly through your arms to use your back muscles. Step the foot between your hands. Now lift that toes back towards you. Press strongly through the arms. Use your back, lift your heel. Keep the foot between your hands. And then keep that foot hovering. Bring it back to down dog. Again, right foot lifts. Straight leg, the foot is flexed. Step it forward. Pull the toes back. Lift your heel. Slowly back. Left foot hovers. Keep it straight. Keep the foot flexed. Step forward. This is not easy, so if you're struggling, you're doing it right. You can do more than you think. Just keep going. I believe in you guys. Pull the toes back. Push through your arms. Lift the heel. That's core, that's back muscles, that's arm strength. Bring it back. Right leg to the sky. Now have a look at this. Flex the foot. Sweep it past the standing foot. Press strongly through your arms. Keep the legs straight. Sweep it past the hands. Come into your splits. Now, you probably can't do that. So get here somehow. Like you can bring the back knee under the hip and keep the front leg straight, like half Hanumanasana, half splits. That's great. That still works. Or lengthen out a bit more. You don't have to sit all the way down. Now, the universe has laws, like you remember the law of gravity. I'm sure you remember, you're using it now. So it all has, I love this law. There's a law of polarity, you know, like the sun and the moon, day and night, masculine, feminine. So what comes forward must do what? Must go back again. So we're going to use the law of polarity just to take this leg back. Here we go. So lift, back knee lifts. Do your best. I'm going to sweep this back foot slightly forward. Lift, 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 lift. Keep the legs straight. Send it back into your three-legged dog. Down dog. All right. May the force be with you. Let's go again. Left leg high. Flex the foot. Straight leg sweeps past the standing foot. It's going to sweep past your hands without touching down, coming into your version of splits. Take a breath. If this is super challenging, laugh at it. Just have fun with the challenge. Don't let it beat you. You're stronger than the challenge. And take baby steps. I don't expect you to do this the first time you try it. Do something though. So even pressing down on the blocks right here, using your core, arms back. Let's use it more. So lift the back knee. I'm going to scoop that back foot forward a bit. Lift, 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 lift. So the lift is happening because you're pushing down through your arms. All right, three-legged dog, I forgot that part. Down dog. All right, now let's add that to the flow with a whole heap of extra stuff. Alrighty. Lift your right leg.
Flex the foot, sweep it past your standing leg, keep the leg straight. Sweep it past your hands, splits. Put the block under your right buttocks. You're sitting on the block now. This other block goes under your right hand to the other side. This back leg bends, half saddle. 3 choices. Lean forward, that might be enough. Fold forward is the second choice. The third choice is to bring the shin to you. Maybe to your head. Spaciousness, deep breaths, expansive breaths. Okay, team. The right foot goes to the floor, close to the knee. Grab both of your blocks, put them just in front. Splits. Now you're lifting your left foot to the sky. Flex that foot that's in the air. Same thing. Sweep that straight leg past your standing leg and come to stand. 2 choices here. You could either hug the knee into your chest or grab the ball of the foot, keep the leg hip level and pull yourself down to the knee or the shin, head to knee pose, getting into your nerves and like everything else. Just stare at something on the floor, that's really helpful. Fold down, 2 feet are on the floor, arms sweep back behind you, chair pose, and we're back into our flow. Sink low, rise, left knee lifts. Figure 4, cross over, take a seat, single leg chair. Stay or open. Figure 4. Open. Figure 4. Rise, lift your left knee. Kick back to fly. Step back, twist to your right. Squeeze on the back thigh, ribs around to the right. Reach forward and then up, present. Peel the left arm back, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse, but keep the legs as they are. Reach your right arm back. Hands to the floor to flow. High plank to low. Push up or back bend. Downward facing. Get your blocks, bring them halfway down your mat. Press into the blocks, lift your left leg high. Keep that leg straight, keep the foot flexed, sweep it past the standing leg. Push through the arms strongly, sweep it past the hands, splits. Put the block under your left buttocks. Place the other block under your left hand. Bend up the other knee so the leg is next to you. 3 choices, tilt forward, fold forward, or bring the fold to you. Shin to forehead. And don't beg for it. Don't be like, I've got to get this leg to my head. No, you don't. You don't. We're just opening up the hamstrings, so don't beg for it. Just like breathe, create some space, and ease your body into as far as it wants to go today. Challenge where you think your edge is. Your mind will often try to stop you and say, oh, that's enough. But challenge that. Just say, is that enough? Like, is that my edge? But there's 2 extremes, right? Challenge where your mind says your edge is, and then also question, or just observe, if you're begging for it. You're like, I've got to get this, and you're scrunching up your face, and it's a struggle. Try not to struggle, just come to your edge without being aggressive. Another breath. Such a fine line. Alright, foot to the floor, blocks out of the way, lean forward, lift the right leg, flex the right foot, glide that leg past the standing one, either hug the knee to your chest or hold the ball of the foot and pull your upper body down to the leg at hip level. Fold down, sweep your arms behind, sink into your chair. Go as low as your body will allow, and then rise, lift your right knee. Figure 4, cross over. Open the leg out, the knee out, or stay in figure 4. Cross over. Open. Cross over. Stop, lift your right knee. Kick back. Step back, twist to your left. Core is on, back thigh is on. Try not to lay on the leg. Left elbow towards the ceiling. Reach forward and up. Take your right arm back, warrior 2, go deep, and then reverse from there. Hands to the floor as you float. Back bend, push up. Downward facing. Last round. Blocks halfway down. Right leg lifts. The foot glides all the way past the hands to your splits. Place the block under your right buttocks. The left block goes to the right. This back leg comes next to you. Tilt, fold, or shin to head. It's like that head to knee pose, right? The one that we did standing, or we do standing in a moment. Take a breath. Place the foot down. Blocks just in front. Splits. Flex the top foot, your left foot. Sweep it all the way through. Hug the knee to your chest, or again, head to shin. Fold, sweep your arms behind, chair, sink your bottom low, rise, lift your left knee, figure 4, sink back and down. Stay here or open out wide, grab the knee, grab the big toe or the outer edge of the foot, figure 4. Open wide. Figure 4. Lift your left knee soft. Kick back, Takasana. Step back, twist for 3 breaths. Add on if you want, maybe a hide. Reach forward and then up. Warrior 2, sink deep. Reverse your warrior, reach back. Vinyasa. Keep it fluid, keep it spacious. High to low. Back bend, push up. Down dog, hips up. Last side, blocks halfway down. Left leg lifts. Keep the leg straight, sweep it past the foot. Press into the arms, sweep it past the hands. Out in front splits. Sit on the left block. Move this right block to the left. Bend up the right leg next to you. Tilt or fold. Or shin to face. So the movement, your breath, they're going to be more spacious, creating space in your body, expanding your lung capacity, more space between your thoughts. The foot goes down, the blocks go in front, the right leg lifts, splits. Glide that leg past the standing one, hug the knee, or head to knee. 2 feet to the floor, fold down, reach back. Chair pose. Lift your right knee stalk. You've got this, guys, you're almost finished. Figure 4. Stay or open. Figure 4. Stay or open. Figure 4. Stop, lift your right knee. Kick back, flex the foot, squeeze your glutes. Step back, hips as low as front knee, twist to your left, stay there, or add any variation. We're only here for a few breaths. Squeeze on the back thigh, the leg is as straight as you can get it. Unravel, reach forward, then up. Right arm back, warrior 2. Reverse. Vinyasa. Push up, back bend. Downward facing dog. Make your way to the front of your mat, however you want to get there. Place your blocks side by side at the front of your mat. Roll yourself up to stand. Arms sweep high, palms to heart center. So, I'm going to show you this front on and then sideways, just so you can see what we're doing. The blocks are side by side. You got 2 choices right now. The first one is to put your right foot on the block and come into your tree pose, Vrikshasana. The foot above the knee, if you can get it there. You press the foot and the leg against each other. And you can take any arm variation. You can reach, you can hold your elbows, palms together. You can make something up, whatever you like. If you can't do this on the block, if that's scary, or your ankles are just really unstable, you can do it on the floor. Okay. The second option right now is instead of doing a standing balance, you do an arm balance. So I'm going to pull the blocks back so I make sure I'm in the camera. So right foot is still on the block for this, but make sure your toes are on the block, that's important. You'll do a handstand without kicking. Crawl your hands way out in front so they're flat to the floor. Now have a look at my right foot. You're going to lift the heel, lean more into your arms. Now your back muscles are really supporting you. Now you're going to try and lift right up onto your toes. Then you might even be able to just float off the foot. We'll see. And hold that. See how you go. Just come up onto the toes, hold that. If the float happens, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. If you want a wall behind you, that's a good idea. But don't hop off the block because you'll go flying. A tiny, tiny like nudge is okay. So choose your pose now. Handstand or tree, go for it. You got about 20 more seconds to hold your tree or try out these handstands. Just don't get obsessed with lifting the foot. It'll come in time. Let's change sides. All right. So now your left foot is on the block for your Vrikshasana tree pose or your high heel handstand. See how we go. Make sure your toes are on the block so you can stand on them. Lean into your arms, make sure your hands are flat to the floor. Try to look between your thumbs. The top leg is like a lever, it's going to help you to lift. Just keep pushing through the arms. It's a lot of back strength. About 20 seconds. Slowly down. I was getting fatigued then. I've done that all day long. Fold over your legs. Take a seat. Again, couple choices. Straight to Halasana, plow if you can. Don't worry if your feet don't touch the floor. If you can't, you can have your feet in the air. We're about to come to shoulder stand. So go there now if you need to. Otherwise, your legs come just behind you. I love this stretch through the spine, the back of the neck. But at first, this pose used to make me anxious. So just take it easy. Make sure you can breathe. Your breathing is going to be a bit compressed, but you're not here for long. I like to curl up sometimes, but you don't have to. You can also have something under your feet if you like. Shoulder stand. One straight line like a candlestick. You can also put your feet up the wall or put a block under your hips so you don't have to hold yourself. Option to roll out your ankles if that feels nice. Back to plow, if you can, otherwise hug your knees to your chest.
happy baby. Grab your feet or shins. Pull your knees wider than your ribs. Rock around if you want. You might straighten your legs out. Feet to the floor, hands under your ribs, reverse tabletop. Lift your hips, lift your chest, stretch out your shoulders, maybe tilt your head back. If your neck appreciates that, mine doesn't really. Take a seat and lay down again. And then twist to your left, so you can have both knees together if you like, or a different version. Just close your eyes and relax your body in the twist. Let's go to the other side. Just take extra time if you need it. Just feel the aliveness now. Feel the beautiful connection you have with your body. It can feel really soothing to be connected to that aliveness and to your body, more so than the thinking mind. Now give yourself that final hug. If you need any other pose, take it. And let's come to Shavasana. For me, Shavasana is always blocks under calves because I have a sensitive lower back and it feels great. So just lay comfortably. I'm going to set you up in Shavasana and then I'll leave you to it. If you're playing the playlist, there's some beautiful music happening right now. So just lay here and enjoy it. So take a deep breath. Sigh it away. Another deep breath. And let it all go. Well done, everyone. That was a challenge. You did amazingly. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves. Thank you always for joining me. It's Shavasana.